Friday, September 30th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. The big air mass change, the blast of chilly air that we've been discussing for quite a while. That's coming on in. The cold front moves through today, and as soon as tonight, it begins to turn much, much cooler here across the region. Now, with the frontal passage today, there's going to be a band of clouds and also a band of some shower activity. You can pick up that band of pretty light shower activity this morning right there from West Virginia to Kentucky and parts of Middle Tennessee. And parts of our region could pick up a very, very brief shower today. The better chances being the farther east you go in the region. But if you do see a shower until you get, say, over to I-95 and points east, anybody west of there, I think a couple of hundredths of an inch of rain at most. There's the watch, warning, and advisory situation this morning. These are frost and some freeze-related products back in the plains. You have a temperature, as I'm cutting this video, in Broken Bow, Nebraska at 29 degrees. And that chilly air is dropping southeast. Notice on the wind stream lines here, all these northwest winds back here behind the cold front. The cold front right about there. And that's very quickly zipping in our direction. Look at the upper air chart today. This is the European model this afternoon. Trough sliding on in. And boy, this piece of energy that's diving into the backside of the trough today, it means business. Look at what happens by tomorrow. Big close low, upper air low sitting over the Virginias. And that's going to want to stick around for a few days. This is the European model out at Monday morning and then all the way out at Thursday morning. It's still just slowly pulling away. The GFS kicks it out a little bit quicker than that. But the result's going to be some chilly air. Today the winds will kick up out of the northwest this afternoon as the cold front passes on through. We'll see highs today still in the 70s in the I-85 corridor, some 80s in the eastern parts of the state. And here you go by Saturday. Pretty stiff northwest wind, some wind gusts to 25 and 30 miles per hour. Now up in the mountains of North Carolina, I think a few snowflakes are quite possible tonight into tomorrow, and certainly the mountains of the Virginias, seeing a little bit of snow with this. And for the Piedmont zones, it's going to be a struggle to get our highs up into the low to mid-60s tomorrow. Some areas in the foothills probably in the 50s all day tomorrow for high temperatures. So it's going to be a big blast of cooler air settling on in. And the coldest mornings are going to be Sunday morning and Monday morning. I still think a lot of Piedmont and foothills areas in the low 40s and upper 30s, one or both of those mornings. We should see a lot of sunshine building in there for Sunday. Highs still in the low to mid 60s. Monday, upper 60s and lower 70s. Tuesday on, we're back well up into the 70s for highs, and it looks dry. There's Wednesday, there's Thursday, and there's Friday. So it looks like a dry work week overall with the highs in the 70s. A very nice October week ahead for next week. In the tropics, there is Hurricane Ophelia. Looking fairly healthy this morning, a little lopsided, but a pretty good looking system overall. There's the Hurricane Center track on this, taking it east of Bermuda this weekend as a hurricane. And there is Philippe, not looking overly healthy this morning. It's a pretty weak system, and I think you will see this bend back eventually to the west of the track, but probably still eventually this does get picked up by a trough. There's the Hurricane Center track, keeping this as a storm, then a depression, then back to a storm by midweek. But again, we'll see. A lot of the modeling does eventually wind up curving this off to the northeast late next week. All right, that is it for today. Everyone have a wonderful day. Enjoy the blast of chilly air this weekend, and God bless.